I've got a little note I'd like to address, and that is how in government class, in the notes that we were supposed to be taking on the overhead, one of the key points, circled, underlined, and everything, was this statement. You have freedom of religion, not freedom from. And I got to looking at this thinking, well, maybe he's going to say something and clarify this. Surely he can't have that on his notes there, because that's not even like a fact or anything. That's not anywhere in the Constitution. All the Constitution says is freedom of religion. It does not say that you don't have freedom from religion. So I waited to see if maybe I just got the wrong idea. I guess I was a little bit too hopeful. Now, of course, he does all of his classes differently. They all do roughly the same thing, but in different classes he's at different areas, and our class happened to be a little bit behind because we spent extra time on one thing. So fortunately, we were spared, and he never actually got to that part in the notes because we had to move on and look at some school cases. But nevertheless, it was on there, and he definitely brushed over it, and he didn't say anything to open it up or say, this is just what I think. It was on there like that's a literal fact. I think my argument pretty much speaks for itself. Freedom of religion, not freedom from religion. Well, I mean, that's not even like an opinion statement. I mean, that's just one man's interpretation of a legal document, and it's not even an accurate interpretation, and here's why. Get this. When the colonists came over to America, I'm pretty sure the whole idea behind that was to escape religious persecution. Guess what that is, moron? Freedom from religion. Now, the reason I feel that this topic deserves its own video is because this isn't just someone's opinion. I mean, I'm not going to go make an entire video just because, he thinks something I disagree with. No, I'm not. I oppose that sort of arrogance. The reason this deserves its own video is because this is wrong. You could not be any further away from what is correct to say that you don't have freedom from religion here in America. I mean, that is one of the founding principles of this country. There is no dispute on that. I'm not sure why this man thinks that he knows better than everyone else, but quite frankly, I'm against that kind of arrogance. Just because I believe something strongly doesn't automatically mean that it's going to be true and applicable for everyone else, let alone that I'm even right for myself. So really, that kind of arrogance bothers me, and that's part of what drives me to make videos like this. So just as a warning to any students who are in this government class that I speak of, just because someone's a teacher, that doesn't mean that they know necessarily what they're talking about. In this case, the person I'm speaking of is wrong. It's not just his opinion, which he does give us all the time. This is incorrect. Don't ever let anyone trick you into thinking that you don't have the freedom from religion here in America. To say such a thing is horrible. It's an abomination unto the country. It's ridiculous. And I hope that people have common sense and they can see, okay, this guy's just crazy. Now, if he really thinks that going back in time is the solution, and he really wants to go back to the days of religious persecution, he can, but I love democracy, and I love America, and I understand, like many others, that freedom of religion and from religion is one of the most dear things to all of us, one of the things that set us apart from other countries in our earliest years, and one thing that we can all take great pride in. So, I mean, this is like a slap in the face almost to the country, but, just don't listen to him. Thanks for watching, and good night.